you for tuning in to Sundays at the Square. I'm your host, Toni Ringgold, and today I have a very special guest with me. It's finally starting to get chilly around here. I think I was in my car today and it said 29 degrees. Could not believe it at all. But I just wondering why it didn't come until after Christmas. I feel like now I should be celebrating Christmas. Hope everyone has had a wonderful holiday season. Have taken a brief hiatus to enjoy the holiday season, and I hope everyone is doing well. Happy New Year. We are now in 2017. 2016 was definitely a doozy, but I'm very happy about the new year, and I hope that everyone is having a wonderful new year. Today, I have a very special guest with me today. Her name is Miss Tina Caputo, and she is a dynamic woman. I'm going to allow her to introduce herself. So go ahead.
My name's Tina Caputo, and I am the co-founder of Educated Angels and co-owner of the Park at MTM.
Yes. And I have been watching this beautiful person for a while via Facebook. She's quite busy, guys. She has a lot going on. And she is a part of a wonderful nonprofit organization, like she stated, and she does have a great business. But I really wanted to have her come today to talk about her nonprofit organization so that you guys can get a better understanding about what it is that she does in the community, especially in the Killeen area. So do you mind telling us a little bit about your nonprofit?
Okay, our nonprofit is called Educated Angels, and it's a unique nonprofit in that it has three different portions. The first portion is that we support KISD HARP. HARP is a homeless awareness response program, and they have over 1,500 homeless students in KISD.
Wow.
Yes, it is amazing how many are. And so we support them through different programs throughout the year. One of them is that we do a very large back-to-school bash. We do that in August of every year. This year it will be August 4th. We also support them by doing collecting prom dresses for all the junior and senior girls so that they can go to prom and have everything that they need. We also collect food and clothing. The Park at MTM is a year-round drop-off site that you can drop off any gently used clothes or canned food for the HARP program.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's the first portion. The second portion of the nonprofit is we have MIW, and it stands for Make It Work. It is a program for students who want to be educators. All of the founders of the Educated Angels and the Park at MTM are school teachers, and so we really believe in education, and we started this about 5 years ago. We have a program where students who want to be a teacher can do an internship with us over the summer. It is an 8-week program. They learn how to lesson plan. They learn how to teach. They learn how to deal with parents. They kind of just learn the ins and outs of teaching in a nutshell. At the end of the summer, they're giving a $1,000 scholarship to college.
Wow.
Every year we have a gala to raise money, and also just so we have the gala so that we can show people where your money is going. Every dollar that we raise, it goes right back into Central Texas. We don't go outside our community. Every dollar goes here, and it goes for our youth and the people in our community.
That's remarkable. I love, okay. That's so much to even take in, just how do you even do all of that?
Well, hold on. There's one more part of the nonprofit.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay.
Yes. The third portion of the nonprofit is that it is the C. Zachary Scholarship Memorial Fund. C. Zach is the son of Mark and Sybil Shepard, who passed away in January of last year. And so we support the special needs community. He had Down syndrome. He was involved in Special Olympics. He was involved in bowling. Wow. He was involved in different programs within the community. So we, in turn, are now supporting those programs.
Wow.
And so that's Educated Angels.
Okay. So now, how do you do all of that?
I do all of that because with Educated Angels, we have a very large board of 15 dedicated community members who want to do well and don't expect anything back. Everyone works together. And I told my sister the other day, I can't believe that there are 15 individuals that are so remarkable, that work so hard, and that There's no bickering. There's no arguing. And
Wow,
everyone
that is remarkable.
is committed. Yes.
That's remarkable. And the board is big, 15.
It is. It's a very large board. But when you work together and everybody has a role, you can be successful.
And, I guess that really does help to spread out the roles as well so that you're not wearing so many different hats.
Yes.
So, wow, it is. It's very remarkable that, you're able to do that. So why a nonprofit? What would make you do something like that? Because, having a nonprofit organization, you can't do it for the money because it's really not about the money. So what made you? Let me just ask you this. What is your story?
My story? Really?
Yes, I want to know your story because it has to be a reason why you would want to take on something like this. Most people, when they think about their lives, they think about, okay, I want to have a good job, or I want to own my own business. I want to make a lot of money. I want to have a family. They don't really think about the community as a whole or serving in that way. It takes a very special person, and usually they've gone through something to make them have that in their heart to do. So I'm curious to find out a little bit about your story. I know we kind of went right directly into what you're doing, and we'll get back to that. But I do want to hear a little bit about Tina.
Okay, so my story is that I'm really no one special. I say that all the time. I surround myself with great people, but that I was that HARP child. I was that child that every Christmas somebody adopted our family to make sure that we had gifts and a tree.
Okay.
I was raised by a single mother who was unfortunately a drug addict and prostitute. And so I learned very quickly that my way out was education. I was at school every single day because there were 2 meals a day there. And so I never missed school. I had perfect attendance every day.
Even when you weren't feeling well?
It didn't matter. You got fed twice a day at school. And so I was at school every day. And so education was my way out. And so as I got older and I graduated, I had 18 schools on my transcripts. We had moved around.
Wait a minute. 18?
I had 18 schools on my high school transcripts when I graduated school.
Socially, how did you adapt when you had to constantly leave friends and move? Like, how did that work?
I really kept to myself. Everyone thinks I'm so outgoing and things like that, but I kept to myself a lot, or I had a few good friends, and you just make it work. There's not
So
a
was
lot
it
else.
city to city?
Oh, yes. City to city, state to state. I just moved around a lot. And I almost became a statistic. I was 18 when I had my first child. And when I got pregnant, I decided that day I would change life and I would ensure I could provide. And I started college 8 months pregnant, and I was on a mission to become a school teacher and to be able to raise my son without any help and to ensure that I could provide. And then I later had my daughter, and before I was 30, I had a master's degree in education, and I've now been teaching 17 years.
See, that's remarkable in and of itself. And being a single mother, how did you manage to even go through and get the education? Like, were there days that you wanted to give up?
Of course, there's days you want to give up. And I was very blessed. I married when my kids were young. And I had a great husband who is a great father. We are no longer married, but I have a co-parent. And
Right.
I'm very blessed that I have that. So I didn't always do it alone, but there are days you want to give up. And I think that we go through days you want to give up even now.
Right, right.
But I think sometimes we have to stop and remember what's important. And I think that's what keeps me going, because just like the holidays, everyone wanted to have all these gifts and do all these things.
Right.
But that's not important. I stopped doing gifts with my kids a few years ago, and we do stockings and we do family time. They remember
Wow.
memories. They remember memories, but
More
they
than
don't
anything
remember
else.
what you gave them 2 years ago.
No, because if I asked mine, they wouldn't be able to tell me. But they will be able to tell me when they baked cookies, or when we, watched a certain movie, or when we had Polar Express night. So you're
Yes.
absolutely right.
They
You're
can tell you
absolutely
those
right.
things. They can tell you where you went or where you got the tree from, or they can tell you about going to the parade of lights, but they can't
Right.
tell you what they got. And so those are the things that we have to remember, even day to day. Our kids need our time, our community needs our time, and that money only goes so far.
I love it. If you're just tuning in to Sundays at the Square, you are tuned in to Toni Ringgold and Miss Tina Caputo. She is talking to us about her wonderful nonprofit organization, Educated Angels. She's given us a little bit of her story, which I feel is so important. You know, I say all the time, people connect with you, the individual, before they connect with anything that you're actually doing. And to hear your story and to hear all that you've overcome and to see where you are now, it's really a blessing and it's a beautiful to see, you know. I am very much into the community as well, and I definitely have a story as well. And so hearing someone else's story, and seeing how they're accomplishing their goals and their dreams and helping others while doing it it's really beautiful. So getting back to this nonprofit organization.
Yes.
You talked about HARP. I think that you said that there are over 1,500 kids in just Killeen ISD that are homeless?
There are.
That doesn't even seem like fathomable. Like, I cannot believe that.
Some people will say, well, there's really not 1,500, but there really are. It may mean that they are living in a shelter, they're living in a hotel, or that the families are doubled up. And some people say, well, you're not really homeless if you're doubled up. But if you allow a family to come and sleep on your couch, and they're there, at any time, you could take that away from them.
You can tell them they have to leave.
That's right.
You're absolutely right.
And so they really don't have a home. They're blessed enough for somewhere to sleep at night, but don't have a house.
That's not their place.
That's not their place. And it can be taken away at any time. And so one reason that I support HARP so much, not only because I was that child, but the people who are in charge of it at KISD, there's a lady named Christina and Paula, and they are wonderful about making sure that people are truly in need. And we have a very...
I like that.
Yes, because you don't want someone to hustle you.
No, and it happens all the time.
It does.
People come in and they say, oh, I need this and I don't have that and whatever.
Yes.
And then there are people that look great on the outside.
Yes.
And you would never think that they're going through what they're going through. So,
and people's priorities are sometimes messed up. And so, you know, you have a mom who goes to 5 different places to go get a free backpack. You know, and so there are families like that, but then you really have families that are truly in need. And so we have a very big policy at the park at MTM and with our nonprofit is that we like to give as a whole. So we give to KISD so that they can distribute where the need is. Right. I don't want to adopt a school, or I don't want to give to one family. I want to give to who is in charge of that so that they have the resources to reach the greater number of students.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And they know more, you know. I love that. So okay. Whew. This is great. You know, it's just like my mind is just going so much because I'm thinking about all the different things that you have going on. So, okay, do you have a calendar of any events or, you know, what do you guys have planned for 2017? Because I'm sure that some of our listeners would like to know about how they can get involved, how they can donate to the nonprofit and things like that. So what do you guys have coming up and how can the community get involved with what you're doing?
Well, first of all, as far as the community getting involved, we accept everyone. One thing that we are very passionate about is that as a community, we have become very self-centered. People want to do stuff, but they want it to be about them. And they want it to be about their organization. We more so have the mentality, let's all come together. Let's do events together. And let's do things where we can help the most people because events are expensive.
Okay, they are.
Yes.
I know. For a fact.
Yes,
they are expensive.
They are expensive. And when you come together and you bring all those people together, just think of the impact you can have when you put on an event.
Exactly.
So when people say, can we help? Absolutely. We don't turn people away and we try to put people where they can help and benefit and that works with their lifestyle. So our calendar for events is, we actually just said it last night. We we actually decided to take January off just to give people a break. You know, the holidays, all of that.
Yes.
In February, we will be having a bowling tournament to honor CZAC. In March 20th. Mm-hmm. Actually, let me double check that.
Pull out your calendar.
Yes. Let me get the calendar
If
out.
you're just tuning in to Sundays at the Square, I am your host, Toni Ringgold, and I'm sitting here with Miss Tina Caputo. She is the owner of co-owner of the park at MTM, and she's also one of the founders of Educated Angels, a nonprofit organization. Right now, what we're doing is we're talking about all the different events that she has coming up in 2017 and how you, the community, can get involved. So really, really excited about everything that she's doing, from helping homeless children to helping people with special needs, to helping children that are interested in teaching. I mean, this organization is amazing. And so, as she's pulling up her calendar.
Yes. Okay, so what we have planned is March 3rd. Mm-hmm. We have a meet and greet at Stillhouse Wine Room. Tickets are $10, and you also get a glass of wine. You also get appetizers and things. But it's really just a time to come together, learn about the nonprofit, and to have positive social interaction. We always have a silent auction at our events that you can bid on. Then we have in April 7th is our annual gala.
Oh, so you get to get all dressed up?
Yes.
Okay.
And so the gala tickets are $40 a person, or they are $70 for a couple.
Okay. That's very reasonable.
And it's a plated dinner, live jazz. And a huge silent auction, and there's lots of fun activities. We try to really make sure the galas aren't just boring programs that everybody talks.
Snooze fest.
Yes. Yeah. No, we're not doing that. But we also get to see all the great things that happened in 2016, and you get to see where your money is.
Right. Absolutely. Okay. And so that's April 7th.
Yes. No, April 7th.
April 7th. Okay.
April 15th. We have partnered with Vintage Church, and we are going to do their egg hunt that they're having at Carl Levin.
Okay. And is that free to the public, right?
It is free to the public.
Okay.
Carl Levin Park. But not only that, I was amazed at what this church has accomplished. They had 8,000 people attend last year. Get your breath.
Hold on. I was in mid-sip, too. 8,000?
8,000 people. So we are and they came to us to partner with them, and I'm thinking, well, we should have come to you to partner. Y'all are doing great things.
8,000?
They did. They used wristbands, and they accounted for their how many people came.
So how many eggs is that?
Well, they had about, don't quote me exactly, but it was something like 25,000, 30,000. They are now doing like 70,000 eggs this year. So if you want to donate candy, you can drop off candy at the park at MTM, and then we hope to see everyone on April 15th.
I want to get involved. I want to help with that.
Absolutely.
On Premier Music Academy, definitely, we're going to be getting involved with that. That's
awesome.
Worthy cause.
It is.
But there was something in particular that you told me about the egg hunt that I thought was it made my heart go pitter patter. Like, tell them about that. Tell the folks about that.
They have a VIP egg hunt, and what that is for the special needs community. So if you have a child that has special needs, a disability, and you kind of worry sometimes to take them places, or are they going to act up, or are they going to fit in? And so they have a field designated just for special needs kids to be able to go and have an Easter egg hunt with their parents and not feel like they're going to get run over by everyone else.
To me, is the sweetest thing in the whole world.
It is that was my favorite thing, and
it's probably what made you say
yes. I said yes, we'll do it.
Yes, because I look at some of the special needs children and some of the families, and you do see that anxiety on the parents' face because they don't know if today is going to be a good day. They don't know if there's going to be somebody that's rude and not empathetic and not understanding of the needs of a child and may get upset or, what's wrong with the baby or, whatever.
Yes.
And to say that there is a special field,
I know. It is
absolutely. Make a tearjerker to say that they have something designated just for them. They can go at their own pace. Because, come on, let's be clear. You have 8,000 kids. and special needs children, those kids are going to get run over by other children.
Yes.
Trying to get those eggs and things like that. So to say that they have their own, designated area, I just think that's precious.
And I don't want people to be scared by that 8,000 number. When I met with them, they also said that there's different times for different age groups. So they reset the field with the eggs. And it's not everyone and mad chaos. It is very organized. It is, and it's very structured so that this age group goes. And then at the next time slot, this age goes. Mm-hmm. So that it's more children of the same age group and not as many all at once. It was throughout the day they had that many people. And so don't be scared or think it's too crowded to come. Come out and enjoy yourself. There'll be food trucks. There'll be vendors. There'll be free activities, face painting, characters, bouncy houses. It'll be a great time.
I'm bringing my kiddos for sure. I know that they're going to have a good time, and we're definitely going to donate. I just think that is just great.
It's a fabulous thing.
Yes. Okay, so you have that April 15th. What else do you have going on?
So next is May 20th. We are having and this is going to be new, so people aren't going to understand what this is. It is going to be a scavenger run, kind of like on social medias. But what it's going to do is businesses can sign up for $100 to be a stopping point. And what you have to do is everyone is going to go on a scavenger hunt throughout the community. So you'll pay just like if you were doing a run. Mm-hmm. But what you'll do is, so let's say you and I are teamed up and we're trying to win the race. They give us a paper. It has all the places you have to go, and you may have to complete a task. So like one of them that we went to was GABA Green and Clean. You had to go get a free sample. You had to video yourself doing it and tag the business.
That is cute.
Yes. And then
that's cute.
Then they get advertising. We've checked in and we've supported small local businesses. So then we had to go to another place, and we went actually to Catalyst Gym, and we had to do an exercise. You have to take a picture. You have to upload it onto Facebook, tag the business.
That's adorable.
Yes. And so you're going to race through the community, and you are going to go to all the places. At the finish line, there'll be prizes and things, and you can even do it as a family. So if you want you and your kids to sign up, there will be a fee. You sign up just like a regular race, but it's something different for our community, and we're supporting small local businesses. And as a community, we need to start supporting these businesses.
Come on now. Support local. I'm a local business owner, and I'm going to tell you, this is how, like I had to explain to some people, when you go and you clock in at a 9 to 5, you know that at the end of the week or every 2 weeks or every month that you're going to get a paycheck. As long as you show up, you're going to get paid. Well, when you're a business owner, you don't know that.
Absolutely. Because you have to take care of your employees and your business first. You got to take care of business and employees first. And then if you make something off of that, good. And so it's very important to support your local businesses. Even if you have to pay a little bit more than you would pay at, some of the bigger corporations or, businesses and, national, international businesses or whatever. Even if you have to pay just a little bit more to support local, please support local. But you're thinking of that wrong, Toni, because let me tell you, yes, I paid a little bit more. So let's say I go and I get printed. Minuteman Press is a local owned print shop. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I go buy business cards there, and they cost me $30. But I can go online and get them for $20. Okay. Mm-hmm. That Vistaprint doesn't refer me another customer. So when Minuteman says, oh, we do business cards for them, go over there to the park at MTM and enroll your child in their preschool program or their after school care program, I now made money off that referral from shopping locally. Now, you just said a mouthful, and I never, ever thought about it like that. Vista's not going to send you a referral. No, they're not. They're just going to print up my cards and send them to me. Absolutely. So when you shop local and you invest in your community, it benefits everyone. Yeah. That's a very interesting and very true perspective. I love it. Okay. I do. No, that's very true, because you're right.
And when you do support local supports you.
That's right, it does. Like at the park
Yeah.
at MTM, we do advertising on our tables and things like that. But like if your business wanted to put an ad, it's very reasonable. Or maybe we bartered something.
Mhm.
Maybe we exchanged something, or you bought something with me and I bought something with you. We're supporting each other locally, but then I can say, oh, you need music lessons? Let me tell you, I know this great lady and she has her own place and here's
Right.
where you can go. And that is the difference of going to a small local business or shopping with a big corporation who doesn't know your name,
Right.
who doesn't know you, and who really doesn't care because you're not a person to them. You're a statistic.
Exactly. You are a breath of fresh air. Like, I'm so serious. I am truly inspired today. If you are just tuning in to Sundays at the Square, I am truly inspired today. I am sitting here with Tina Caputo. Oh my gosh. Co-owner of the Park at MTM and founder of Educated Angels, a wonderful nonprofit organization. Had someone, because we are live right now, Miss Allison Winfield. She says she's interested in helping homeless students, and she wants to know more info. So what can she do to get involved to help in that way?
Well, Allison, first of all, I think you just need to decide, how do you want to help? Do you want to donate? Do you want to volunteer your time? What is it that you want to do? Send us an email at educatedangels2012@gmail.com, or you can even personally Facebook me, Tina Caputo, and tell me what you want to do, and then I will help try to connect you into where your heart is.
Absolutely. And shout out to George Bird and Jackie Moon for tuning in and saying hello to us today. Oh man, I'm truly really, I can't even put my words together right now, guys. This is great. This is great what you're doing for the community. I love the fact that you have so many different facets to the nonprofit organization and so many different ways that people can get involved to help you guys. Now, if someone wants to donate to the nonprofit, how can they do that? Like you say, monetarily, if they want to, make a monetary donation, how do they do that?
You can monetarily, you can email us, you can give us a call. We do have a nonprofit phone number. It's 254-338-9963. You can always contact me personally. I'm always available. But you can also even decide, how do you want to donate? Let's say special needs children are really your thing, or Allison, you really want to donate to the heart program, or somebody is really interested in educating children, or they want to support teachers. You can donate to a specific cause, or you can donate to our general fund. Any of those things we take, and we can always send you an invoice and you can pay that online as well.
Okay, great. So real quickly, because I do want to talk about the park at MTM. You have a tutoring program, after school program, and like fun stuff for kids to do. Tell me a little bit about that real quick.
Okay. The Park at MTM is a very unique place where fun and education meet. We have a full day preschool program for 3 years and older. We also have an after school care program that transports from 8 different schools in our after school care program. Homework is always done. Tutoring with My Tutor More for 2 hours a week. And then we also have Girl Scouts and Cub Scouts, and we have a dance program that somebody comes in. You can pay additional fees for dance, jiu-jitsu, and you can also...
Do you have anything for music?
We don't.
We need to talk.
Absolutely.
Premier Music Academies to come over and help you guys.
There you go. And then you can also do art classes with Tap Tap Art. And so our philosophy there is, with our after school care program, is to give you your family time back. We want parents to be able to pick up your child. Homework is done. Your after school activities are done.
Y'all hear my claps? Let me tell you something. As a single mother, it is so difficult because, you pick up your kids. So me, I'm sliding in and I'm picking up my little ones from daycare. And by the time I pick them up, I'm usually, because I do teach in the evenings primarily at the academy, we're transitioning to the academy. I'm throwing food in their mouth, like, here, and getting them to the academy. We get home around 8:00. Well, at that time, it's 8. So it's time for bath and bed. That's really all that you have. And so trying to figure out, like, okay, how do I fit in homework with all of this going on? It's very difficult. So I love that you are so big on education and that you are trying, like you said, to give that family time back. That's great.
Yes. So that is our philosophy. You can have all your after school care stuff done. You can have your homework done, and all your extracurricular activities besides sports, we can pretty much get done while they're there. When you pick up, you get to go home and enjoy a family dinner. You get to go home and play a game and then get a bath and go to bed.
Right. Girl, if I lived in Killeen, I'm telling you, if I lived in Killeen, honey, I would be there. That's great. Okay, so you have...
And then the Family Fun Center.
The Family Fun Center. What's at the Family Fun Center? Just curious.
Well, there's bouncy houses. There's a half-court basketball court. There are pool tables and air hockey. There are gaming systems. We have Wi-Fi. We have the NFL channel, guys, so you can come and watch the football game while the kids play.
Okay.
Or if you are trying to do homework yourself online, you can be online, the free Wi-Fi, and the kids can play. Okay. We have a full concession stand, so we do birthday parties. We do fundraisers for nonprofits. We do school fundraiser nights, all of those things.
This is great.
And actually Monday, we have a community meeting. It starts at 5:30, and it is really just coming together, finding out what's in our community, and that's anywhere in Central Texas. The different cities will be there, the school districts.
I need to come.
Yes, you do.
I need to come. Yes. I'm coming.
and there'll be lots of different board members and people there that just coming together. We have a great community in Central Texas, and people often tell us all the things we don't have. And really, we do have them. And we need to educate ourselves, and we need to utilize and support these local nonprofits, support these local businesses, and support one another in the things that are important. And that's our community. We are here for our kids and our community.
Absolutely. Well, you know what? I want to thank you so much, Tina, for coming in and visiting us at Sundays at the Square. You are a breath of fresh air. I cannot say it enough. Guys, come out and support Tina and all the things that she's doing. Let the people know again how they can get involved and how they can hear more about you.
Okay. You can email us at educatedangels2012@gmail.com. You can go to our Facebook page and send us a message. You can call us at the Park at MTM. You can call us at 254-680-3072. I always tell people I'm very accessible in the community, so I give out my personal number because a couple years ago it was put on the radio for the back to school bash, and so after that I decided that it didn't matter. Everybody has it anyway. It's on my business card and everything. So you can always call me at 254-462-7712, and I will at least guide you in the right direction of where your heart is.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to Sundays at the Square. We are happy to be back in 2017. Hope everyone has a blessed Sunday.